We've come to Alton Towers for the last After Dark. It's Saturday the 28th of March, and Bluey The Ride, a children's coaster in Cbeebies Land, also opens today.
Play some Romania.
Please, can I have a sticker? Sticker for my coat. Thank you. Have you been a good boy, Tom?
Yes. Got my sticker.
Stick it on good.
So the queue is absolutely building. We've met some nice people at the queue line who've kindly subscribed to our Instagram. So yeah, very, very popular, and it always was going to be. Whenever they open a new ride here at Towers, it always attracts big queues, but we were lucky enough to get relatively near the front, and there's a good atmosphere. They've got staff, bubble machines, handing out stickers, and everyone's really looking forward to getting the first ride on the new coaster.
So we're going to go nice and slow when we do open the land, guys. We'll have members of staff at the front of the rides. We're going to walk nice and slow, so if you guys can make sure you remain behind us and help us keep that pace, we'll make sure everyone's nice and safe when we get to the ride, guys. All right?
Cheers.
Lovely. Cheers, guys.
It's quite interesting to watch people's faces when they realise that the queue is all the way down past the towers. A lot of these people, well, the majority of them, have just queued for a long time to get through the turnstiles, and then they're faced with another queue. There's got to be some aspect of inevitability about that when a new ride opens, but you know, it's interesting to see people's reactions. A couple of them have spoke to staff and, you know, expressed their displeasure at the queues, but you know, at the end of the day, it is a new ride. But if they can just sort out the entrance to the park so they're not particularly queuing for a long time there, and then faced with an immediate queue when they get in, it will lessen the impact, I think, on people's day. So we're being let in now, and we're doing it in a nice, slow, orderly fashion. Good morning, good morning.
How are we doing?
Hello, how are they going? Hello, Bluey. Oh! Bluey might go down due to high winds. Oh, here we go, guys.
They have a Bluey.
Here's our first views of the new coaster
They have a Bluey.
here at Alton Towers. Real buzz of excitement, which is nice to see. Here we go, we are approaching the station. Very excited, we might be on the first train. You excited to go Bluey The Ride?
Yeah.
Why are you excited to go Bluey The Ride? Oh! Oh! It's testing, guys. Looks pretty intense.
Question is,
You think Bluey The Ride looks intense?
the question now is, do they get a second go round or not?
No, I think it's a one lap special. Stand by though.
Oh no.
Stand by.
They do.
No, it's going through the station. It's two laps. 2 lap special. Put this camera away now, and we'll give you our thoughts after the ride. Really excited to experience a new ride here at Alton Towers. It's great to see investment in the park and a real buzz in Cbeebies Land. We enjoyed that. My thoughts are for a junior coaster, there's some quite tight turns, so reasonably intense, especially for kids who experience the first coaster. That's my view on it. It's nice, yeah. Really popular today, so the queues aren't, you know, going to be reflective of what they would in a normal day of the park, but smooth, some nice tight elements there. And I would say good fun and a good first junior coaster. That is my view. Tom, what are yours?
It was really fast. It was quite fast for a junior coaster. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. You know, with it being a junior coaster, you're going to have quite low expectations, but it was really good.
Yeah. So I would give that for a junior coaster. It's better than Octonauts. What do you think, Bluey versus the Flying Fish?
Bluey?
Yeah, Bluey wins. It's smoother than the Flying Fish. It's got more intense elements. So yeah, there you go. Bluey the coaster completed it within an hour of landing in the park. Very enjoyable.
Yeah.
Well done, Towers, for getting a new ride there. And I'm sure it's going to be very popular with the guests here at the Alton Towers Resort. Tom's gate crashing CoasterTog again there. I think it's a good ride. We'll see what he thinks. So we've just had a nice chat with Howard. It's good to see all the staff coming out and celebrating the opening of a new ride. Yeah, we let him know what we think, and you know, he's pleased. They've got a new addition to the park, and I think it's definitely absolutely a step up from Octonauts, and a real bridge in that gap between absolute junior coasters and then, you know, one day getting the littler ones onto, you know, Nemesis Reborn, Smiler, proper coasters. So if this doesn't give them the bug, I don't know what will. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. We'll watch some of the trains go around for a bit, and then we'll head off and enjoy the rest of the park. So we're just having a walk through Mutiny Bay, and the staggered openings are still having an impact on these early queue times. We're heading to Forbidden Valley to get on Nemesis Reborn, my favourite. Heave Ho not operating. Marauders Mayhem is, but yeah, it's the staggered openings are really impacting the early queues. So I hope whatever has led them to making that decision can be sorted out, just to improve this early capacity, because it's people making their minds up early doors about their experience. So yeah, it's always a nice walk to Forbidden Valley anyway, but yeah, let's sort this capacity out and keep the queues down. Subterra not open, staggered opening. Well, I can see a train going up the lift hill for Galactica, so at least that is definitely operating. It's down to one craft. When you've got loads of your main coasters on staggered openings, this is what happens, and this is the guest experience, you know, waiting in queues. So if you want to improve the guest experience, you've got to reduce that wait time, and you can only do that by increasing your capacity. I'll try not to say it again, I can't promise, because, you know, we do love coming here, and we don't like to just say bad things about it, you know, for some kind of like clicks. I'm just being honest. I came here when I was a young lad, so I love it, and I want our days out to be even better, you know. But yeah, you've got to work to address some of these things. You've got to work on it.
Valley, you need to get out of here, spread the word, and seek the truth.
It's hailing.
Well, there's even people queuing for the roller coaster restaurant. The queues are absolutely massive today. Galactica was on 90, so yeah, it's on one train. So we're going to go to the Curse at Alton Manor. That's horrible. Look at that. There's no cookies. They've only got these.
Cupcake.
Just let me have cupcake in peace.
You can finish that in a bite.
They're quite nice.
This man is 44 years old, by the way.
No one can hear what you're saying because the mic's on me, you whopper.
This man is 44 years old. He is sat in front of everyone at the Curse eating a cupcake like a melon. And he thinks he's funny.
For some unknown reason, this kiosk only now has one operator. So if you want to use your pass discount, you've all got to go to the one operator which is this one. Hence the reason the queues are building. So in summer, on peak days, there's only a couple of staff that you can speak to in order to use your pass discount. The self-service kiosks on the right hand side, despite the fact they have got scanners for barcodes, you cannot scan your mail-in pass to get your discount. So everyone goes to one, speaks to the one staff member, and the queues build. Maybe that's Aramark and not Towers or mail-in.
I think I know why.
But it's ridiculous. Chocolate pot. You excited for chocolate pot?
Yes,
Why?
because I just am.
And there you have it. That's the thoughts of Tom. Are you excited for your chocolate pot? Yes. Why? Cause I just am. So there you go. One of the best views in the park of the towers, silhouetted against the tumultuous spring sky with hail showers. There you go, look. He's going to choose a little spot on the wall. He's like a dog when you give it a treat and it runs off to find somewhere secret to eat its food. Chocolate pot.
It feels weird eating it without all the Scarefest decorations behind me.
Hello. Yeah, all decorated for Easter with their Easter bonnets. It's something that they always do, try and make the frogs fit in with the time of the year or for different occasions, so you'll often see them decorated to match and they're looking good. It's always a nice kind of carnival atmosphere in Tower Street, but I'm just going to go into Towers Trading and see if there's anything to waste my money on.
Sweeties.
Oh, I'm tempted to get a original Nemesis OG beanie hat, but I can't justify it. I've got too many hats as it is. Well, Tom's just gone to get some off-ride footage of Bluey, and I've found this nice little place that I've never been to before. I know I walked through it, but wasn't paying attention, just to come and sit and relax on these comfortable chairs. A little bit wet, bit of a wet bum, but we can live with that. Nice little bit of spring sunshine between the showers. Well, the great British weather does not disappoint. It's just been hailing and it's transformed the grass here to a nice lighter shade. Absolutely all the seasons in one day. Just had a nice chat with Ben and Hollies Theme Park Adventures. Ben minus Holly, who is off enjoying some rides with her friends, and it was good to chat all things roller coasters and Alton Towers as well. So as always, thanks Ben. I'm sure that you do follow their channel if you're watching this video, but if not, I'll leave a link to theirs in the description below this video. Really enjoyable videos and well worth a watch, and my daughter Emily and Tom and indeed all of us are big fans of their channel. We're going to carry on now because we've got some exciting news. We've seen that Oblivion is testing.
Oh, needs footage.
So we're gonna, well, we don't need footage, we need to get on it. So we're gonna head over to X Sector. I think it'll be very busy with all the bizarre rumours that have been circulating. It's imploded, the truck's collapsed, a hideous beast has hatched inside the tunnel. You name it, there's been all sorts of weird rumours there. I think what's happened is one of the drive wheels has failed and they had to wait for it to arrive from Germany. There's been no track collapse, so whoever said that, have a word with yourself. But we're going to go over to X Sector and we'll see if we can catch Oblivion and try not to look down. I do like it, but I'm not prepared to wait that. It's a no from me, it's a no from me. So the good news is that Oblivion has been testing. There's 2 staff on the entrance stating that it could be, quote, 2 hours, maybe longer, depending on the weather. Do we believe that, or is that a red herring? The ride's testing now. Why would it take 2 hours from testing, which is fine, there's people on it, to them making the decision to open it? You tell the truth, or you tell a red herring? I think you tell a red herring. I not leave.
These glasses are so weird.
I'm not believing anything they say. Well, it must be annoying because everyone's just hanging round, waiting to see what they do. But there's no way they're saying 2 hours. I think in the next half an hour they're going to open it. And we're not walking away. We're not falling for that one. So most of the queues now are such that we don't really want to wait at this moment in time. We think it's going to die down a little bit. It's really cold, so I think the people with young children are probably going to be heading off pretty soon. We're just going to wander around, take in the atmosphere. We might see what Hex is on, but yeah, there's a bit of a buzz around Oblivion because people have seen it testing, so the staff are coming up with all kinds as to when it may or may not open again. We could have just waited there, but we don't really know. It's just speculation, so we'll just carry on. There's a bit of a queue here. Bit of a queue here. Bit of a queue here. We probably won't wait for it, but we'll just have a wander around the park. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hello.
I've resisted the temptation for a hot, tasty baguette or a kebab because I'm not a traitor. The Rollo is all that I'm interested in, and I think we're going to be winding our way back to Mutiny Bay, and it might be time.
Relationship.
Well, it is. It's a relationship with me and the Rollo. I meet it, I buy it, I spend time with it, and then it goes down my esophagus.
It's you.
I'm staying loyal to the rollover, the hot dog, the Rollo, as it's affectionately known in our little family. Yeah. I think we're going to have to go and get one. Good ride on Rita there. I think we waited more than 50 minutes, would you say?
Yeah, definitely, like
I reckon,
70.
yeah, it was defo a 70-minuter, but for once we got the newer train with their nice, clean, new restraints that don't stink,
And
so that was good. Yeah, so new seats, new restraints, and yeah, it was a good ride, good air time. Keep your hands up in the air for the best effect. Row 8 wasn't too bad, was it?
No.
I enjoy the ride. It's a bit short, but yeah. Intamin Accelerator.
Is that what the type of ride is, Tom? Is it Intamin Accelerator? Is that what it is?
Actually, Rita backwards is Alton Towers Intamin Rocket, so you might be wrong.
Oh,
Sure.
Is Intamin Rocket?
I think so.
it's an Intamin Rocket, not an Intamin Accelerator. That was a test. Tom's passed it, and we'll admit him to stage 2. Arguably the most important time of the day is coming up. There's 7 left.
Oh, I hit my head.
So we're back to lovely blue skies now. Mix of weather conditions on this one. Just been like raining, well, yeah, bit of rain, bit of hail, bit of sleet. And it's absolutely Baltic now. Tom just paid £4 million a second for a charger. He's got a charger on rent. Even though at Thorpe Park he did buy a charging leads because he forgot one. And what's he done today?
Forgot it.
Without question or hesitation. Thank you.
Oh, well, that's changed. Look at that. It's time for the testicle crusher. That's the new name, testicator.
I tell you what.
Honestly, depending on what trousers you've got on, you've got slidey trousers as well. So, yeah,
Cooked.
yeah. Testicator active. There's about chocolate pizza.
But it's
Look at it, it's just dead here. There's no one in the
there's no
Katanga Cargo Company shop.
No Congo, so it's just going to be empty because none of the rides are open.
I'd go Congo.
But it's
I'd
like, no, seriously, it's like an X sector this morning.
Yeah.
No one was there because nothing was open. So if you have a whole area, but you have nothing open in the area, no one's going to come and everyone's just going to flock elsewhere. So the queue's just going to get higher and higher.
And that's just how it is.
Sadly.
Most of this video, I just have my hood up like an Eskimo. I can't help it. That's how cold it is. We're going to go to Wicker Man and see if we can use our one-shot fast track. They did put some restrictions on that, but they relaxed it somewhat. They said you couldn't use it after 5. They then said that was a trial only.
It's like the
anyway,
thing.
yeah, they've relaxed that. However, they do retain the right to, you know, pause it if the general queue is over 90 minutes, which it's not. So we'll have a go. We'll see what happens. And yeah, it will be a dusk ride on Wicker Man. As we lose the light here, there's a lovely sunset, and there's the Wicker Man. I don't want to watch the pre-show again on this. I can't take one more Wicker Man pre-show.
I like it, but Dad doesn't.
Because I've seen it 3,000 times. I can't watch it anymore.
I appreciate theming as much as I do.
Anyway, I'm just going to go straight on it, hopefully.
I don't know if
right,
they'll let you. They did last
we'll bring
time.
you a little bit of footage of the ride, and then we'll give you an after ride thoughts. Good ride on Wicker Man there.
Yeah.
Fast pass was absolutely fine. I hate the merge. I hate the way you've got the main queue, fast track and wrap, and then you just go into this open area where everyone pushes in, everyone gets in front of you. God forbid if you got a bag, you just get left behind. I really dislike that part of the ride.
Yeah.
I do like the ride, it's good fun. It's got that out of control feeling, hasn't it? I know it's Tom's favourite, so I'll let him speak about what he likes about it, but yeah,
it's just absolutely mental, the air time and the whip you get, especially if you leave your lap bar just that tiny bit loose. You have such a good ride. I've never ever had a ride where I've came off Wicker Man and been unhappy with my experience. It's amazing, and I would recommend it to anyone coming to the park for the first time. If you can get yourself on Wicker Man, because you'll love it.
When he says if you can get your restraint only on 1 click, mine goes 1 click anyway. I only get 1 click. I'm nearly in walk of shame territory. No, I'm not really. Always a lovely view this, look at that. And then the majestic towers through the trees. So I know it's got its issues that we've spoken about, and like we've said, we'll never gloss over them. But what Towers has is the atmosphere. The architecture, the buildings, the really old and ancient trees all combine to give this kind of magical feel, and that aspect is true. We're going to go into the lawn. Hello? Hello? Yeah. You Uncle Smiler? Hello? What? Go Smiler? No. Yeah, so you can't replicate this, and if we could just iron out those issues which have crept in and kind of become established for some reason, you would restore Towers fully to the magical place it was. And I really want that. I want it for my kids. I want them to experience what I experienced when I came here as a young lad, and that's only right. and yeah, we can but hope. I mean, look at that tree, look how nice that is lit up, that's lovely. Yeah, and sometimes it's nice to come and just sit out. I love the outdoors. I've got a wild camping channel as well. I'll put links to that in the description just in case you're interested, but I always talk about how I love being outdoors, you know, in the peace and quiet, and I love the grounds, I love the gardens. So yeah, the show's about to start on the towers anyway. I'll shut up. We'll bring as much of it as we can, and then probably our last night ride on Nemesis Reborn. Here it is, the mighty old oak of Alton Towers, oldest tree in the park. I bet you that could tell some stories, and it's seen some sights over the many hundreds of years that it's been in situ here. So it's quite sad because this brings Alton After Dark to a close. This is the last time until Scarefest later on in October that you'll see the park lit up like this, full of atmosphere with the lovely atmospheric lighting. You know, I love it best when it's like this. It's got bags of character, and this is the very last night until Scarefest, obviously in October, the Halloween event at Alton Towers. So yeah, I'm making the most of it, taking all the views in. We're gonna have a slow walk up to Forbidden Valley and get our last couple of night rides in on Nemesis. But it's been a good day, very busy. We'll wrap it all up and let you know our thoughts before we sign off on this one, but enjoy the last views of Alton After Dark. The moon through the trees, some of the planets out on the hideous path of terror to the curse. I love it when all the mist is blowing across this and the lights are reflected in the mist. And look at that with the moon just shining through the branches. This is what they do so well, isn't it?
Yeah.
The theming and the atmosphere of these areas.
It's just amazing.
Just tighten up the ops and bring it back to glory. You cannot beat the atmosphere of this. Look at that. I'm going to shut up, take it all in. This drink station, I think it's scary. There's old Joe that lives behind there. Do you not know about it?
No.
Old Joe. He haunts this pathway and drags unsuspecting refresh victims through that door where he disembowels them.
Oh.
And then you drink it.
Oh.
That's it. That's the special flavours.
Oh, wait, so
Old Joe.
Dr. Pepper.
The disemboweler.
Is that why? Oh.
Tom.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, is that by the Dr.
That's old
Pepper
Joe.
taste
That's what he
of
does.
Oh.
He lives in that hut.
Oh.
And he walks the park when it's closed
Golly gosh.
with his pickaxe. Well, the last walk into Forbidden Valley in the dark for a long time. Soak the atmosphere up.
Entering.
Okay, thanks for watching. This brings Alton After Dark to a close for 2026. I've had a good time. There's been some, teething issues, I think, since park opening. I'm not going to dwell on that. We all know what they are, and we all know what needs to change. Highlights for me then, rear row, back right on Nemesis to end Alton After Dark. Fantastic, really forceful, and I don't know why when you ride the coaster in the dark it just feels that much quicker and a more intense experience all round. We've had a good ride on Wicker Man. It was good to see that Oblivion, there's not some catastrophic fault and it's back in operation. And hopefully soon Galactica will get back off one train service and get the other craft back in operation. But I've enjoyed Alton After Dark. We've met some great people. Shout out Ben and Holly again, and CoasterTog, always willing to talk to you. Great people and a really friendly community. So I'll hand you over to Tom just to finish with his thoughts.
It was a really good day. I hate queues, but you've just got to do that. You can't expect to come to an event where rides are open after dark and it isn't busy, so I've just got to get on with that.
And a new coaster opening?
Yeah, Bluey opening, which was quite long queues, but we got on it really early, so that was good. We met a lot of great people. Ride ups of the day for me, Wicker Man, the trains were just in and out, which was really good. And I hope to be back again soon with great operations.
So if you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you've got any comments or observations, let us know below and we'll get back to everyone. We'll see you on the next one, and take care.